You're listening to the True North Success Podcast. Real stories of personal, professional, and financial wins from Alberta's best. With your hosts, Gary Ma and Amy Kim.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today my special guest is Gayatri Kainth. Gayatri is a very accomplished registered psychologist. She's been working in the mental health care field for the past 24 years, helping clients deal with difficult situations, including stress, anxiety, and trauma. It's my pleasure to have Gayatri on the show today. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Gary. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me for the show today.
You're
I'm
welcome.
glad to be here.
So, Gayatri, I gave a quick overview of your success, but can you fill in the details of what you do and who you serve and how long you've been doing this for?
Definitely. So, Gary, I'm an internationally trained psychologist, and before immigrating to Canada, I practiced around 10, 11 years back home. And after migrating, registration challenges and difficulties, and so just making a sense of how to take my career forward. So that was a lot of work. So, and I took a break for some time.
Yeah.
So in Calgary, in Canada, in Alberta, I got registered fully in the year 2023.
Okay.
And I started my journey as a psychologist in 2021.
As a registered.
Registration to get all the registration. But
Yeah.
before that, I have been working in allied fields, not necessarily as a psychologist, but I worked as a behavior aid with the children with special needs. And
Yeah.
I also work with the Calgary Board of Education as education assistant, where again, supporting classroom needs, be it their social needs, psychological, educational needs, in regular classrooms and special needs classrooms, both, while I was completing my registration process. And since 2021, I have been specifically working as a registered psychologist.
Nice. So what really got you into this field? How did you get into it?
So back home, after completing graduation, obviously everybody is thinking about the career. So there were some things in my mind with helping professions. So can I be a doctor? Can I be a physiotherapist? Can I be a dentist? And psychology back home, that it's a taboo. It's not a very open field, but something that was attractive about the field too, to go into the no-go zone.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what, that's where I started to let's explore.
Right.
That's where I enrolled in a psychology program back home. And obviously, once you get in, you get the skills, you learn ins and out of the profession. And, that's where I went on to do my master's. And that's where I am. And after coming here, I wasn't sure that, after practicing it for 10 years and what else to do for a profession. So I said, okay, let's give it a best shot for the last time for registration. And here I am. Human behavior is very intriguing, is very complicated. It's although you learn all the therapeutic skills, but still how to apply it to every person, hows and whens, is really challenging, can be challenging.
Right. So you've been helping all sorts of clients, like through stress, trauma, marriage preparation. So tell me more about that.
So presently, Gary, my focus, there are some of my niche areas in the moment. Couples therapy is one of them. When I say couples therapy, it involves various things: relationship difficulties, communication, infidelity, financial transparency. So all kinds of issues that couples come with. So that's one niche, and I really got interested while doing my second leg of work here in Canada. That's where I started developing the skill around couples work. That's one area. The next area that I work with is step families, blending families together, the second time couples. They both have their own children and families, how to bring them together. That's the other niche that I work in. Third area is something called as body focused repetitive behaviors, which is like not very, it's a technical name, but it skin picking, hair pulling, nail biting, any of those behaviors, which are not just like a regular kind of a problem or a habit, but it's like disorder. There is a
Oh,
disruption in the life of
okay.
these clients. So that's another area that I developed my expertise around. And I also utilize hypnotherapy. That's my fourth area that.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, those are pretty interesting niches that you've kind of got into. What really sets you apart from the competition? Like, what comes easy to you that others find challenging?
Right, that's a good question here. So what comes easy to me? I think what friends and family have also told me, and
Yeah.
they say that the empathy that I have,
Okay.
and the listening ear that I
Yeah.
can provide them, and the non-judgmental place where not every time going to, okay, maybe this is why you did, this is why you did. So accepting, so I try to do that, and that sets me, I think, apart. And I think perseverance is another quality that I say
Hmm.
I have. Without that, I think accomplishing a registered psychologist license here with an international qualification, it's challenging.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Right.
I'll say perseverance is another thing that I won't give up easily.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. What sort of tips or suggestions would you give someone who wants to be more successful, perhaps in your field or other
Um,
fields?
International, like, are you checking in about the international
Well, I mean, it could be
qualification?
international, like maybe somebody who's starting in the mental health care field.
Okay, okay. So I feel that to be successful in the area, like I said, constant growth and learning is one thing,
Mm.
because
Hmm.
with the societal changes that are happening so fast, the modalities, the therapies, coming, how quickly we need to modify that, we need to change them so that it can fit the social scenario. So learning, constant learning, updating your knowledge with different skills is really valuable as a psychologist. And also, I think meeting with other professionals who are in the field and doing some case consults where you can talk about your own challenges. And also, not only that, sometimes you also personally can get affected with so many stories that you listen.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so keeping a track for yourself where it's coming to you, right?
Right, right,
You can
right.
talk about them, you can clarify, you can understand if you are emotionally, reacting or feeling
Hmm.
those things. So it really, going through that peer consultation really helps you to sometimes clarify those things. And it's important, sometimes you can get a tunnel vision when you are working with a client to provide that quality of care. Um, it's important to have those open conversations with your colleagues sometimes.
Right. Well, that's interesting. What do you think one of your biggest challenges have been that you've had to overcome in your career, and how were you able to turn that into a positive?
Right. So the biggest challenge I have already shared is getting registration here. Right. So
Okay.
for me, finding information was difficult because just coming out of motherhood, settling down in Canada, not having studied here, not having any links outside. It was very, very isolating, till I could, get that lead somewhere to this is the process, this is how you're going to do it. So yeah, so finding information was a lot of was challenging, and all the documentation, administrative work was some of the challenges that I faced, and now I really feel very passionate for internationally trained professionals who arrive here. I really feel for the cause, and so that's why I also work as a mentor
Okay.
with the. It's called CRIEC, so it's called Calgary Region International Immigrant Education Society, CRIEC.
Okay.
So I do volunteer with them so that to guide and to mentor the newly trained, not newly trained, but internationally trained uh, psychologist and how to guide them through the process and just to keep their motivation up, to support them with finding some allied jobs where they can, sustain themselves. So that's one really area that I feel for and I work in.
Well, I mean, that like that's fantastic where you've already gone through those steps and found it so difficult, and now you're wanting to help others do get aligned so that they don't have to go through that huge difficulty.
Yes, it's still a challenge for them. Like whatever challenges they have to face for registration, they still have
Yeah.
to face them. But at least finding information, finding the
Yeah.
steps, some guidance around, how to go about it, and some problem solving that I can offer them from my personal insights, and they really find it valuable. So it's called, now I remember the name, so Calgary Region Immigrant
Hmm.
Employment Council. So CRIEC.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So it sounds like things are going quite well for you. A lot of healthcare professionals are looking towards the future at how they can create income outside of their business to increase or even replace their current active income. What are your thoughts about this?
How can we replace, like increase the income?
Well, replace active income with maybe something that's more of a passive type scenario.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so one thing that really helps, I feel, is creating the workshops where
Okay.
you can, get a group of people and conduct those workshops. One thing is that it's time. Va- Time is valued in that in the same time you can reach out to many people, you can support them, and it can also put you out in the field there because they have seen your work, they have a relationship with you, and they
Hmm.
can come back to you if they need some more professional guidance, some more professional support. So you have that access point with them. So I really feel those are important things, and creating some blogs is another way, and some, reading materials that you can put on your website. That's another way to generate interest and curiosity and turn those into your client numbers.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. As we're wrapping up our interview, what exciting plans do you have in the works in the next 6 to 12 months?
So yes, in the next 6 to 12 months, what I am planning, like I told you, that upgrading myself there. So I am
Hmm.
also seeing how can I better support maternal health going forward. So that's one area that I'm looking forward to increase my knowledge and competency in, because supporting that during the pregnancy, supporting the families, and through pregnancy loss, sometimes it's so common.
Mm.
It's another area that I'm really interested in to develop my skills. So yeah, that's my plan going forward.
So that must be specialized training that you would take in the next 6 to 12 months in that area.
Yes, yes. So yes, like I talked about my niche area. So then you need to have some training in there, and you also need to have some supervision or consultation in the same area with some other professional who has been doing it. We have some tight ethical standards that we have to meet
Okay.
with. If we are working, if we want to develop a new skill area. So yeah, so doing the training, doing it the right way to support our clients, definitely yes.
Nice, nice. Gayatri, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for your time today and sharing your thoughts and insights and tips. It was a real pleasure to have you on the show. And Gayatri, if people want to connect with you, what should they do?
So I am present on LinkedIn,
Okay.
the social media platforms, and my profile is there on Psychology Today. And if they want to reach out to me, like I said, I work at Calgary Couples Counseling Center,
Okay.
and I also work at Sana Psychological. And my Psychology Today profile has both the numbers there and my email IDs. So reaching through email is the best way to get a hold of me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Gary.
Want to share your success story? Apply to be a guest at truenorthsuccessshow.com/guest. We'd love to hear from you.